bum bum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Da 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 da.
Sounds like some weird version of Star Wars.
Yeah, I had some. It sounded like some Indiana Jones was mixed in.
I am, of course, Anthony Boudreau
And I-
from GamerChex Productions. You can find you can find me on twitch.tv/GamerChex, and this is my co-host,
Mike G.
Mike G. All
Mike
right,
G. Yep. That's me. All right.
that's you.
That's me. All right.
All right. What a great start. Get the coffee inside. Come on.
I got the coffee. It's in me.
Alrighty.
I feel it working.
So I wanna start things off by seeing what have you been playing lately, video game wise.
Oh, it's funny. Halo a lot.
Halo 5.
Yeah, Halo 5. Cause
I have a friend that plays Halo 5.
yeah, I know.
He's a good guy.
Well, we were talking about it a lot on the podcast, and I've been
Correction, we were talking a lot about Halo 3, not Halo 5.
well, Halo in general.
That's true.
It's just like, hey, let's talk about Halo. What we're gonna do this podcast? Let's talk about Halo.
Halo and World of Warcraft. That's all we need, folks.
That's it.
And it is the first day of the Legion launch, so I will have things to talk about.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so tell me about Halo.
Halo, shoot. Let's see.
Give me some of the changes. What's been happening? I know they introduced a few DLC since it launched.
They introduced Firefight. I love Firefight, as discussed previously.
Yes. Let's not get back into that.
No, I feel you. But yeah, Firefight, it's really hard now. It's in matchmaking, and you get every time you do it. Okay, so when they launch the game, you get like these rec packs or whatever.
Yeah.
For Warzone.
Yeah, where you can get like different guns, like equipment inside, like special guns. You can get like tanks, and you can get like armor and stuff like that.
Yeah, and essentially Warzone is a mode where you kind of kill and level up essentially.
It gets really boring. I'll tell you that.
I love it. First of all, and second, it was really hard to get like gold packs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At first, because it was like the demand for these are low or high or something, or whatever. Economic. Anyway.
Gameonomics.
Gameonomics. Regardless, it's super easy to get gold packs now, and I like that because I pimped out all my weapons. They all have weapon skins. It looks so douchey.
Oh my god!
I love it.
Call of Duty. I mean, what other thing could they have done though? I guess they would have to go. They would have had to go that route eventually.
Yeah, they would have. Oh yeah, when Call of Duty came out with those weapon skins, those were ridiculous.
Fuck, dude, I want them to go. So what I really liked. Did you ever play Advanced Warfare?
Advanced Warfare, yeah.
I really liked how they did it in that game.
Did you?
Yeah, because you got like the packs and they had like different guns and they all had like different stats and like you get like a special like golden rocket launcher that was like really fast.
Yeah, Warzone was okay. There was only one really good weapon that I was good at because essentially it was like a sniper. It was literally the best weapon statistically in the game because it was on the news site that I read and yeah.
Is the battle rifle still OP as fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about the DMR?
It's Halo. I mean, yeah, the DMR too. I like that, but those bolts are powerful.
I liked it was from Halo 4. It was like a burst, and then you'd go into zoom, and it'd become a DMR. It was like a battle rifle when you're going around. Then when you zoomed in, it became a DMR. It was light rifle, I think it was called.
Yeah, something like that.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I do like those weapons. As much as I hate the Prometheans and their Tron.
Yeah, fuck the Prometheans. They're like some of the stupidest fucking
they look
enemies.
Like, yeah, they look like Tron people, and I talked about this, but still, I hate them.
Dude, you know what they're more like? The Borg.
The Borg?
Oh, not really, because they're not like life forms. Yeah, they're a lot more. They're like Tron. I'm trying to think of what exactly they're like, because it seems like it's a direct. It was taken from something,
Yeah.
Like kind of Transformers-esque, I guess.
Yeah, it was like they're really metallic and with neon looking parts, and it just makes me look like you know what what it is.
What?
It's Tron mixed with like Terminator.
Yeah, that's, well,
Because you know those skull robot faces.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And the Tron people, if they, were to do stuff.
Or kind of like iRobot.
Yeah, actually.
Very iRobot-esque.
Yeah,
I'd go
I
with
could
that.
see that.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna just like base it off of. So it's basically like iRobot. That's what the Prometheans are.
Yeah, they look.
Except for they like created the universe and shit.
And they're like their parts are more square around their face and stuff, or just like bricky. I don't know.
Oh, I remember fucking the Sentinels inside No Man's Sky are like the Sentinels in Halo. Same fucking thing, dude.
Speaking of
Like Spark, remember like Spark, the ball guy? He floated around.
Yeah.
They're like the Sentinels inside of No Man's Sky.
Yeah, they are. They are Sentinels. Oh, whoa, oh my god.
They just straight up just took it.
Yeah, they took Sentinels from Halo.
Sean Murray, did you play a lot of Halo back in the day? Did your mind kind of like steal that information? Maybe, no? Okay.
So, you want to talk about that too, that we tried to do the other day?
Oh yeah, so there was this big No Man's Sky. Well, there was this big news story on Reddit, I think, or a big like Reddit article from a couple people saying that they got refunds because of No Man's Sky, basically lying. And so like a huge percent of people tried to get refunds on Steam, and Steam was like, nah, I'm not gonna lose that money. Same with Amazon and other sites that have given out No Man's Sky digitally, or if you pre-ordered it. So a lot of people were thinking you'd get your money back, and it turned out to be, yeah, you were for maybe like a couple hours, but once like people started like picking up and people started losing money, then they stopped it. That's what I think, at least. It's a fucking conspiracy.
Conspiracy. I don't know. I think it was cool that they did refund them, because that, I don't know.
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth $60, and it wasn't worth waiting so long for that game. It just wasn't. It was like a day of like, oh, this is great, and then the next day you're like, I have nothing to do. Like I'm doing the same shit over and over again. Like, especially as a streamer, like I thought that game would have me like doing things for hours, but if I play that game for hours, I would have to go just cry every day that I had to play that awfully like non-in-depth game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It is very sad.
But what are you gonna do?
So back to Halo, the DLC, Firefight.
They also put in a new character for that.
A new character for Firefight?
A new enemy, I should say.
A new enemy?
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. They made like a super buff grunt.
Oh.
Yeah, they gave him a mech suit.
That's pretty sweet.
Like a grunt mech suit. So now it's just like a slap in the face when you die to him. It's just like...
Yeah, I was killed by a fucking grunt.
You die by the same grunt just over and over and over again. What the fuck is wrong with you? And it's just like, I'm not happy with that.
I still think the best skull is Grunt Birthday Party.
That is the best, I agree.
It's so good.
Or what's the other ones? Like Grunt Funeral or something? It was like...
where they drop grenades?
No, they drop like skulls or something. It was the opposite of Birthday.
Weird.
I think it was that.
Was that in Halo 5?
4 or 5 for each one of them.
Yeah, because I don't remember that being in Halo 3. And that's the only one I can really remember right now, for some reason.
Yeah, they did put that in. That was the best. I remember where it was, too.
It's probably because it's just so prevalent of a memory, you know? Like, I was kind of so disappointed by Reach.
That's another thing I like about games is working to, like, find all the skulls and, like, doing your homework for the game. It's just such a good passion for that.
It's true.
It's just like, you remember where the skull is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the birthday skull is? Yeah, I do too. And it's just like burned in my memory. And it's just so cool that we have that same thought. It's just like...
Dude, I remember where a couple of the terminals even are in that game.
Yeah.
Like, I remember and I remember in Halo 3 there was a guy, like, if you got over to the, like, it was the last mission before you go out, before you start, well, not the last mission, it's like it is part of the last mission, it's just you're not to the part where you're driving yet. And you're going through, and there's this guy, like, naked guy, and he just goes up and down.
Oh, yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah. Like, I remember all these, like, little Easter eggs and stuff in Halo 3.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was really fun.
I remember how satisfying beating that game was, and just, like, seeing that ending of just, like, I got this laser cannon, and I'm gonna blast fucking Spark, 343, whatever it is.
343?
Yeah, I think it is, because, yeah.
343?
Yeah.
Mysteries.
Yeah, that's it. It's just so satisfying. Like, I waited 2 games for this.
Yeah.
Whew.
Goodbye. You were so annoying.
Yeah.
I do not like you. I don't know, like, glitching around in that game was so fun to me.
Glitching around?
Yeah, like, getting under the map and just, like,
Oh.
or, like, skipping parts of the level.
I never did that.
That was so easy in that game. Like, you could literally, like, skip, like, a bunch of levels just by, like, getting out of the map and getting back in, and you're just like, oh, you're on the last boss.
I never did that. That's funny because I did see that.
You're on the spider tank. Ha 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 ha.
I love when you glitch around in games, and Sonic Boom is like my favorite game to see glitch around.
That's really funny because you can just like keep going up in the
Yep.
air. Sonic Boom, you were a really bad game.
For anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, in Sonic Boom, there's a game-breaking glitch where if you jump,
Pause it.
if you jump smash or ground pound, that's what it is. When you up in the air, you can like vertically and then pause. And then unpause. You can do it again and then pause and unpause. You know what I'm saying?
And you just keep going up and up and up and up and up, and you can literally get to the next part of each level by just going up high enough and then like flying over.
Yeah, you can literally skip good chunks of the game, good story chunks even. Just like, I don't know where this third jewel came from, but it doesn't matter, I have it now.
I watched a ton of streams on that just because I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna watch this. Like, I'm just watching games done quick, and people are like, oh, Sonic Boom. I'm like, oh, I didn't know this game could be played like this. Wow.
Yeah, right. And I watched Game Grumps play it. It's so fucking funny. The things they do in that game is just so funny because they notice a lot of things wrong. Like their cutscenes even were wrong. They would spawn forward to the cutscene and then like rewind back in the next frame or something. And then or characters will be like in front of other characters and then jump back, or even like clones of the same character will be like on the bottom of the track and like actually like being animated in other parts. Just like really subtle stuff that you wouldn't see, but they still got it wrong.
Right.
Because we did see.
So crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Anything else on Halo you want to add?
It's also.
I mean, do you recommend it for some of the people listening out there that have Xbox Ones?
Absolutely. Halo is a masterpiece.
Which is nobody.
You're dead to me. That's my response.
I actually think I might know more people that have Xboxes than PlayStations.
No,
I prefer the PlayStation, but PC Master Race.
No, I'm just fucking with you. And to be honest, I know nobody with an Xbox now.
I know a few people actually.
I think I know a buddy of mine that moved out. He might be getting an Xbox, but everyone else just has PS4s. Like legit, you do. My roommate does, and then like my other friends basically do. I can only think of maybe one person that has one, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Halo is great. That's all I gotta say about that.
Alright, let's get into the things I've been playing.
Alright, go shoot. You said
so. Legion launched today.
Yes, it did. Oh man.
And by today I mean 3 a.m. for me.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. How are you doing?
I haven't slept very much.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna be going for at least another 24 hours. I'm gonna play some more WoW. I love WoW. WoW's great.
I had to do third shift, and I was texting you, and I was just like, "All right, man, have fun being up till 3," because I assumed you were going to bed.
No, man.
And then
I didn't get my moose last night.
I got coffee and came here. I didn't know you needed coffee, but I got it.
Yeah, I'm so happy you got coffee. Now I can stay up for an extra like several hours.
And it's just like...
'Cause that's how coffee works.
And I'm just like, okay, you haven't slept. That's, okay. Well then.
Alright, let me get into this. So...
Yeah, you're so excited for this game.
Legion. Okay, so Legion is fantastic so far. I got through Stormheim. I did. There's gonna be a little bit of story spoiler, not like a ton of story spoilers. I'm just gonna. It's gonna be minor spoilers, I should say, because I'm just gonna kind of get into it and explain what I've gone through so far with my Warlock.
Yeah, man, shoot.
All right.
I really like WoW's introduction level, or sequences.
Yeah, they're always really good.
They are good.
So Stormheim. Fantastic zone. It's it's like very Nordic based. It has like the the Valkyrie girls and stuff like that from Wrath of the Lich King. And there's a part inside of Stormheim where you basically go to hell, and it's pretty fantastic. Like the Nordic version of hell, which is like Hellion or some shit like that. I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also in Stormheim you have to save these Stormheim drakes that are really cool, and that was awesome. The zone is awesome. But let me talk about the coolest thing about Legion so far. The fucking weapons, the artifact weapons are awesome. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
So I got. Okay, I'm a destruction warlock in this expansion because I decided to switch things up because I never did a warlock before.
Okay.
And so I decided to go with this. I got a staff that I can summon 3 portals that basically throws like fell balls and shadow bolts at the target I'm at, and it does like tens of thousands of damage.
Oh, wow.
It does so much. It's so ridiculous. I can't even explain how much damage it does. It's 1 per target, but there's 3 charges. So you can target one guy, use it, and then you can target another guy, and then you can have and then you can target another guy, and then you can have all 3 portals up at once, and you're just doing like so much damage. And it still works with Havoc. And Havoc is this thing where you put it up on a different target, and it does that damage that you're doing to a different target to that target as well. So like it also works with that. So you're basically getting like 4 damage worth of these fell portals that my staff, my awesome staff, I think it's called the something of Sargeras, I don't know. I think it's like the Staff of Sargeras or some shit like that. It's badass. It's really cool.
It sounds cool. Yeah, I really like the way I love WoW for its character design, just overall, because I love their armor and their weapon sets, and just hearing that there's these weapons and
every single subclass has a different weapon. Every single one. It's so cool.
That is cool.
So like after you're done, you can go back and do those other like quests for your other weapons. But like I only need 1 right now because you gotta like level your artifact like skill up, and that's what I've been doing, and it's really cool. So your artifact weapon opens up into kind of like an extra talent tree, but it's like you put little like weapons that are like five. It's kind of like old talents. It's like 5% upgrade to your Inferno or whatever. I think it's like Immolate or something, like extra 5 damage or some shit, extra 5% damage. And so you have things like that, and then you can also get like achievements that actually change the look of your weapon too, that makes it cooler and like different from everybody else's.
I love that.
Which is really cool. It's doing great. Like right after me and Mike G are done hanging out after the podcast, I'll probably be playing WoW. So it's gonna be fantastic. I want to talk about one thing that kind of bothered me though. So, and it's lore wise. It's just like it's how stupid one faction is to the other. So, so this is like spoilers to the beginning of WoW, the new WoW expansion if you haven't heard it yet. These are kind of major spoilers. So you got Sylvanas as the new war chief because the troll leader of Vol'jin has died, and he's dead. And then the alliance leader, King Varian, is also dead. So Gen Greymane is stepped up to the mantle. He's not the king, but he's basically acting like regent, while I guess Anduin mourns, is what I'm guessing, his King Varian's son. So like, but apparently there's like miscommunication during the invasion, and like Gen Greymane really wants to fucking kill Sylvanas, like in a bad way. So this like a little subplot, well, it was like the overall story of Stormheim, but like a subplot in it was basically like Sylvanas and Gen Greymane like fighting a ton, and it was pretty cool. And there was some cool little cinematics with it.
This sounds. I love seeing that.
Yeah, but okay, so this is why I wanted to say this though. So the Legion is invading your fucking world, and the Horde and Alliance are fighting again. God damn it! Like why? Like I understand it for like PvP concerns, but like for a minute, you guys want to band together and kill the demon army that's invading the world, while a different dimension Gul'dan is also trying to fuck over the world with the other demons. Like just a side note, guys.
It's always,
So
yeah, it's always gonna be red versus blue.
right, but like in Warlords of Draenor, the Alliance and Horde banded together
Yeah,
to like stop the Iron Horde from coming over to Azeroth from another dimension, you know.
I do like that ending more.
So I don't know. It makes sense. It's cool for PvP standards, but another weird thing is like we have Dalaran again, which is like a very neutral city. It's a neutral city for a reason because the Horde and Alliance work together with the Kirin Tor to help the world. And Khadgar and all the other Kirin Tor and Jaina left the Kirin Tor. Like all these things are happening right now with the Kirin Tor, and the Horde and the Alliance do need to band together. And Archmage Khadgar has been like, hey, like we need to band together. This is important, guys. But Jaina's like still like, oh no, oh god, fucking my city of Theramore, it got blown up, and I am sad because Ronan was a great character. I don't even want to get started on that shit. Fuck. God, it bothers me so much. I don't know, they need to band together and they need to stop the Legion from invading. Maybe that's what happens later in the storyline, maybe it happens on other continents, maybe the last zone, Suramar, which is supposed to be this epic raid, I mean, not epic raid, this epic storylined part of the continent of the Isles. So yeah, like it's supposed to be like really big into story, and it's supposed to finish off the expansion. So I'm gonna be getting that maybe tonight.
Yeah.
if I keep doing what I'm doing, because I got a few levels already.
Damn, even with as much sleep as you don't have.
I'll do it. I love WoW.
It's dedicated.
I don't have all the time in the world. Like I stream a lot. Like, I do this all in stream. But like I need to get this done. This is so, I don't know. I'm gonna get really into this expansion if it's this good.
No, you're good.
You know what I mean though? Like I'm gonna get into this shit again.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, I'm just saying that you're like really passionate about it. And it's really awesome.
Thank you. On another side note, I was invited to the Battlefield 1 beta, open beta, for PC. I was invited to that, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool. The Battlefield, that game looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I got my email at 2:12 a.m. I remember because I had to stay up till 3 a.m. for Legion, you know? So...
Ever since Battlefield 3, the game's always been looks beautiful. I mean...
Oh, I'd say even before Battlefield 3, Battlefield Bad Company and Battlefield Bad Company 2 looked pretty good. Well, sorry, you probably played it on the 360, right?
Oh, bite me. Bite me.
PC, back in the day, PC was still good.
Yeah.
But seriously though, look at Crysis in 2007.
No, I know. You've been over that. I know. Crysis on 360 versus PCs. PCs are always...
Huge difference.
I know. PC's always better. Calm down.
No. I just mean like that was a huge difference. Like because the 360 was so shitty compared to like the last gen. Because the 360 had such a long life cycle. Like by the end of the 360 and the PS3 life cycle, like all the games that were out were just fucking awful. Like they looked awful.
I know. Every time, to be honest, I have trouble playing old 360 games because they make me want to vom.
Yeah, they're like all blurry and shit.
Yeah, when I look at them, I'm just like, oh man, this is hard to look at.
that's why I like older games that are like pixel art.
Yeah, I love those.
They don't bother me at all.
I love pixel art.
Like my eyes can handle that.
You know I love pixel art.
Yeah, but like pick up Sonic right now, like old Sonic 1 and 2. By the way, I'm not an advocate for Sonic. I think Sonic is an awful character. Because we already talked about Sonic twice now, like Sonic Boom and like the original Sonic. Sonic is an awful character.
Sonic's, for character-wise, he's okay, because he's a cute hedgehog, whatever. But
he's not cute, he's a dick.
He's cute fucking hedgehog.
He's a D-bag.
No, I like him, but...
the only cute one is Tails.
Just let me finish. But... the game does suck. Even the old game I didn't like. I did like, obviously Green Hill Zone, perfect every time. The rest of the game, I don't care.
So Sonic 1, 2, and 3 were like good at the Genesis at the time when I was like really young. You know?
I mean, yeah, they were great. I did have it 1 and 2, I think maybe, but it just never really felt like I was going fast. and it's just like a bunch of jumping and I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, so with that, I do like Sonic CD.
I don't know.
Sonic CD for the Dreamcast is good. That's a good one. I don't know.
Shoot, we did talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did have the Sonic 3D, which I mentioned before.
God, that game's awful.
Yeah, I said that. It looks like a bunch of claymations, and it's just weird because it's 3D.
I think the bonus level in Sonic CD is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think the bonus levels have always been kind of weird in Sonic games.
Yeah.
Like just weirdly odd.
You know what? I did like Dr. Robotnik.
Mm.
He was always cool.
You mean Eggman?
No, I hate that name. He's fucking Dr. Robotnik.
It's Eggman!
Eggman is such a shitty name and such a shitty character. Why the
I don't mind it.
Every Sonic after that, I'm like, who the? Because when I found out they'd changed his name, I'm like, who the fuck is Eggman? That's garbage. That's not what they called him in the cartoon.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, in Sonic X they called him Eggman. Sonic X was good.
Sonic X was good, yeah. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go faster. Sonic X.
That's such a good theme.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
It's weird because Sonic has always had like really good music.
Trying to catch that hot hedgehog around. God, that is a good theme.
Running around at the speed of sound. I wanted to do a Facebook post that was like, yo, I'm running around at like whatever the division problem was, the speed of sound, for like 7 miles. It's like 0.00009% like the speed of sound. Or whatever that is.
I don't even know why we got into math.
Sorry, I like math.
He likes meth.
I like math. No, I don't.
What? He doesn't like it. He does it on occasion.
I mumble. Oh, man. It's alright.
You're fine, man.
So you're playing the Battlefield 1 beta. Have you seen any?
I've seen some things on it.
I like the airplanes and that.
Yeah, the dogfights are pretty cool.
I want to play that just because of that. I always have trouble getting the plane in Battlefield 4 and 3 and whatever because there's just like everyone else takes them and I just want one.
I cannot fucking fly helicopters in those sort of games. So I'm pretty glad that there's no helicopters in World War I.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I don't think there
yeah.
is at least.
No,
there's
no.
definitely not.
No, there's not. No.
Because they didn't start using helicopters till like the Korean War, right?
Yeah, I have no idea. I think so. Yeah.
That makes sense. Korean or
Vietnam.
Yeah.
I always see in the movies, you know, the famous. Oh man, he's got the chain gun. He's taking off in a helicopter. Yeah, you always see that, and you're just like, all right, yep, that's a Vietnam movie.
I may or may not had somebody in my family that did that in Vietnam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fun.
Fun fact.
So it's based on a true story then. Every Vietnam.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
There's a situation with that person in my life.
What play style do you like for Battlefield?
I'm gonna go sniper.
Sniper?
Because I love bolt action rifles. I think they're the best.
I like sniping in that game, and I don't, because bullet drop's fun and all, but I hate it.
What I'll probably do is I'll go like rifleman or sniper.
I like Halo when it's just like, alright, bang bang.
That's because it's like
yeah, I know.
way in the future.
Yeah, I know.
Like 500 years.
And no gravity and all, and yeah, I hear that. And the
Isn't it like 500 years in the future, Halo? It's like it's 250, right?
it's like 2200.
Oh, it's not that far then.
Maybe
It's like 100 years.
maybe it's like 32. I don't know.
Well, 200 years.
Halo lore I know a lot of, but not the actual times, I guess.
Yeah. Fun fact, did you know John 117, also known as the Master Chief, is a redhead and he has freckles?
He's lying.
It's true. It's true.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
They described him as a little boy in The Fall of Reach.
Oh, okay.
Because Halsey was picking him as a candidate.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah,
talked about-
yeah, they did tell him. Yeah, I read that in Halsey's diary. I think, yeah. That was a cool diary, too.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Battlefield 1 beta. I'll play a little bit of it. I'm not gonna play a whole bunch because wow, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely do some streaming on it because I love shooters, and I just want to pick up like an old ass fucking rifle, like an old Russian or an old like German rifle, and just go just fuck people up in that game. There's probably some Russian guns in that game. I don't know if they have a lot of Russian like World War I people in that game. I think it's mostly like German,
I hate it when
British, and American.
I hate the name Battlefield 1 now. It makes me
It's so confusing.
It is. Hey, did you play Battlefield 1? That's that's just how you term like the first ever of that series.
Well, you just gotta say Battlefield now instead of Battlefield 1. You gotta make that distinction in your head now. You gotta go
Yeah, I know. It's just so
the original
annoying.
Battlefield and then Battlefield 1.
Even Xbox One pissed me off. It's like you can't count.
Yeah.
360 to 1.
That really shows how, Xbox works. They can't.
Whatever.
They can't work very well.
Trash Xbox trasher. I'm just fucking with you.
Dude, you're totally fine. I literally have no allegiance.
Alright.
Except for to the PC Master Race.
Yeah.
I love you, Gaben. All hail, Gaben.
And just so everyone knows, I have a strong PC. I just like Xbox, which is the problem.
Weird. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. Like, I had a good gaming PC when the 360 came out, but at the same time, I still really liked the 360.
No, I hear you.
But it was because of Halo 3, and it's probably your thing right now. Like, I got the Gears of War and Halo 5.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just like getting achievements. I don't know why. Even now, I don't try to actively go out and get achievements, but it's just nice hearing like blink or whatever that noise is. It's just so satisfying.
bloop.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
It's kind of satisfying. I don't know.
That is satisfying. I like getting achievements in Steam. I think getting achievements in Steam they're awesome. Like, they're really cool because sometimes you can get really cool things.
Yeah, that's true. I should play more Steam games. I don't know why I don't.
You should, man. You should.
I want to play Papers, Please.
That game looks. Well, that game is good.
That game looks. I was watching Super Mega play it, and that game looks so
By the
fun.
way, if you like Papers, Please, you should try.
He did another one. I know.
No, there's one that just came out. This is the Police.
This is the Police.
Yeah, it's like a strategy. Police. You have to basically run a police off like a police branch or whatever. And you have to run like a police branch, but like you have to like deal with the mob and stuff. So you have to like pay the mob off on the side. And,
I like that.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. I think it's
like
from the same guys from Papers, Please or something like that.
I like games like that. Papers, Please was done by the same one dude, and he made another game. It was like you're a politician. No, you're a press news reporter or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, I want to play Papers, Please. I never really got into that one that much. I played a little bit of it.
We should play together.
All right, let's do it.
You know,
we also have to go get it. We're gonna go get an old console and play the shit out of that. Buy some old ass games from Second Chance.
we should do that after this podcast. Honestly, you want to do that after this?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, cool. See that? Making plans, a little behind the scenes action. Da da da.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You got anything more on Battlefield?
Not much. I'm gonna look into it, guys. I'll definitely be playing it on the stream. So come hang out.
Come on down, hang out with him.
News.
Yeah. Oh, news. Let's see. Oh, I do. Speaking of betas, actually, you know the game Pit People?
Pit People?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of this.
Okay. Have you heard? Battle Block Theater
Yeah.
and Castle Crashers?
Yeah.
It's those guys.
Okay. Oh, I like those guys.
The Behemoth. I love them because.
Yeah, because you're an Xbox fanboy and Castle Crashers.
That's not all.
Your face.
Yeah. I just get so offended. I'm sorry.
No,
Anyway.
You're fine, man. I'm just fucking with you. Actually, I think
okay.
Castle Crashers was really awesome when it came out, by the way.
Here's the thing. Great. I'm an Xbox nerd first. Second, that's not the reason I like them. Second, it's because they're Newgrounds and because they're animators and because
I love Newgrounds was the shit.
one of my heroes actually is the voice is narrates the game, Battle Block Theater, Stamper. He is legit like my hero.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. When I used to go on Newgrounds, I used to just go to the mature place and just play those naughty hentai games.
Oh, so did I. So did everybody.
And watch the dirty cartoons when I was little. I was like 9, like, yes! Oh, Rebecca!
I wasn't that young, but anyway. But yeah, Stamper. I don't know. It's a great dude.
It's a great dude, man.
But yeah, Pit People is going to be a beta that's coming out.
So how's the game going to be played?
It's a strategy game.
Interesting.
Yeah, they always do a new game every time they make a new game.
Right, yeah, they're all a little different.
The Behemoth, by the way.
the Behemoth.
Yeah. I love their
And he's not talking about the behemoth from Final Fantasy.
No.
Because that'd be weird. Because if that guy, if one of those things made a game in our reality, that just wouldn't make much sense.
No, that sure wouldn't.
Thanks, Tom.
But yeah, the beta's coming out September 8th. I'm very excited to play it.
September 8th.
September 8th.
I gotta put that on my list. That's like in 8 days.
You can't stream it the first day. That's the rule.
God damn it, really?
That's what the beta said. Or that's what the email said. Gotta stream it on the 2nd.
So, September 9th.
September 9th.
I shouldn't even put it on the list because I don't want to fuck that up.
I'm very surprised he was writing it. He was writing September 9th with like the top of the pencil. It's so hard to do. That's what it looked like.
September.
It's so interesting. I never.
10th.
Anyway, but yeah, that's all I gotta say on that.
Is there any other news topics we have this week? Deus Ex, the reviews are pretty much in. I want to say this real fast. It's like some people really love it and some people really fucking hate it. It's really weird. Like, I've never seen so far of a gap. Like there's some really good reviews and it's supposed to be really fun, but apparently,
I don't trust reviews anymore.
I know. I just play the game usually, but fucking Deus Ex. I don't know. Apparently the multiplayer's not that great.
I usually like to see like a demonstration or something of the game.
Right. And there's microtransactions, so you can get so you can basically buy your augments and buy the best gear in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
In single player?
Yep, in single player.
What?
Yep.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
That's awful. Why would they do that?
Exactly. That's why people are kind of pissed.
Yeah, I'm pissed hearing about this right now. Like, that's such bullshit. Like, I could see in multiplayer or whatever, because you're trying to get to an advantage.
No,
but...
fuck that. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys.
Well, yeah.
Don't do either.
Yeah.
Stop with these microtransactions that can basically buy you like the best stuff or get you somewhere faster.
Yeah, they are bad. Don't ever do that. But because it makes the game less fun, first of all, and also fuck the rich dude. That's all I have to say to you. If you do that, fuck you.
They're called whales. And
whales?
They're awful. Yeah, I think whale is like a consumer that puts a lot of money into a product, like either mobile or PC, Xbox, or whatever. I
don't know why I have such harsh feelings, and I'm sorry, but you play a game for the satisfaction of equal terms, I guess. Bringing money into it just doesn't make that a thing anymore. That's not a variable.
Agreed. It's not nice. It's not good at all.
It's cheating. That's what it is. Cheating.
I don't know. I think when you send out reviewer copies, I think you should be able to like skip levels and stuff like that in reviewer copies. Like people that are gonna test the game, if like people that aren't good at games and just want to get through it real fast. I understand that. I think you shouldn't spoil it for people. That's kind of shitty to do, but I don't think there should be microtransactions in a single player game,
especially
that help you with money to get the best stuff in the game, and augments where you basically, I think that's like gaining levels in that game. So it's like
because people are gonna. Okay, so here's my theory on all of this. It's gonna developers are gonna imply this more into games, and they're gonna.
Well, we've been seeing this trend for years now.
True, but they're not gonna be able to beat the game until they, buy whatever microtransaction it is to beat the final boss, and that's shitty because games do that, and it's so shitty of them doing that.
Yeah. There's a few. I don't know.
Because if you play a phone game, you can only get to one part of the level, and then you realize,
well, the phone market's
I need money.
fucked. The phone market's been fucked for so long. As long as we don't see this start happening in bigger games.
Because it's going to make parts of... Because I don't want to buy a game knowing that there's going to be microtransactions, knowing that at some point there's probably going to be a level that's going to frustrate the fuck out of me, and it's going to make me want to spend that whatever money to get past it.
Right.
And it's going to frustrate everybody else that's reviewing it or doing it or whatever.
Like people that spend a bunch of money on lucky eggs and then walk around with Pokemon Go. Fuck you guys. You lucky bastards with all your muns.
Or like knowing that you're going to have to fail a mission like 10 times, knowing that it's because you didn't spend the money.
Yeah, it's just literally all it is they're lowering your odds to to win at something in a mobile game, and then the more money you put in, the higher the odds. It's almost like gambling. It's almost like gambling.
Or that, and also
Well,
like,
it is like gambling.
yeah, I mean, just like in a statistic way where you have to you have a better odds of like killing a boss with like a laser rifle with a +3 instead of whatever you have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like +1 or +2.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What else do we have on the list?
Let's see.
Here, 1 second.
I don't know. Snap, snap with the busy bat. It's fucked up, yeah. Straight up fuck. We need a theme song.
Mr. Editor, go ahead. We need to talk to Zach about it.
No.
Zach can't be our theme editor.
You can, but I listen to, well, we both listen to various podcasts.
True.
But I was thinking, I want like gaming, you know?
Yeah, like din 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 din.
Well, yeah, just like the like NES tones. Like,
Yeah, well, you're just talking about like 8-bit or 16-bit.
Yeah.
Like in general.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, those are really good. I agree.
So I just need like a program in GarageBand or something like that. Too easy. And I gotta do it this week before school starts for sure.
Din 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 din. Din 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 din.
And I want to get some wubs. I wish I was good at that.
Wubbin.
Yeah, wubbing. You know what's one of my favorite YouTube channels is Game Chops. I mean, not in theory.
In theory.
In theory, in the sense of like, I like listening to remixes of old, game music.
Mm.
Like they had a Kingdom Hearts remix. It was pretty alright.
Mm.
And Undertale when that was.
Oh, Undertale's really good.
Yeah, it is. If anyone has a chance, go play that. Go play that.
Yeah, I think it was on sale a little bit ago.
Doesn't matter if it's on sale. Go play that. It's a great.
It's only
game.
$10. Give them your $10. It's worth it.
It
really
is.
Really, really is.
An emotional roller coaster. Very good. 10 out of 10. Anyway.
10 out of 10.
Anyway.
Fuck you for your rating system.
Right. Anyway. It gets 5 stars.
It gets 5
out of 5.
It's
But
fantastic.
no, the Game Chops. They remixed Temmy's theme. You remember Temmy? Dun, 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 dun. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but in Megalovania, that was a beautiful remaster of that song. The final song, and no spoilers, but
Shit. You remember, sorry, on a side note, I was thinking, I don't know who did this. I don't know who the direct composer is. But you remember those old, I think it was maybe on the arcades. It was Rally X.
Rally X.
You remember Rally X?
No, I don't.
Okay, I think it was called Rally X, and basically you're like this little rally car, and you're running away from other cars. It's basically like Pac-Man, but like you had like fuel and stuff that made you go fat. That made you keep going, so you'd have to get more fuel. You remember that?
I do remember that.
Remember the catchy ass fucking tone that game had?
No.
Okay, well that game had a catchy ass tone, and I'll show you it later. It's really good.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember it. God, I love game themes. The Zelda theme. I never played Zelda growing up.
Mm.
It was kind of available to me, and I remember seeing people play it, and it just was remarkable. I just never got to play it.
My favorite's Sarah's song in Ocarina of Time.
I never played that either.
I
I hate that. I never got to play that. That game was another one of those games like Final Fantasy VII. No, I have played it now.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying in my childhood, that's another one of those games where I haven't played it and really wish I had.
Dude, I don't know what I would have done without Crash Bandicoot. I think Crash Bandicoot was my shit.
Oh yeah, I did play Crash.
Crash is so good.
I love Crash.
Dude,
Yeah.
we should
That's gonna be one of our things.
We need to play the shit out of Crash.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna start Let's Playing here pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll try to do some Let's Plays coming up.
Yeah, so if our 2 fans are listening, we're working on that.
We're working on that. And if you have any game suggestions, put them in the comments.
Yeah, put them in the comments. We'll get around to it.
And as long as it's not No Man's Sky, I don't want to play anymore of that.
Well, if they want to see it,
No, nobody wants to see it. Actually, that's not true.
That's the thing.
Twitch views is pretty high.
put whatever in there. We'll get around to playing, and we'll play it.
Exactly.
Know what I mean? Not what I say.
Exactly.
Even more exactly. I need a tattoo of that. You want to get on tattoos?
You want to get tattoos?
Well, no. Well, kind of, but also.
Yeah!
I mean,
Everybody wants to get tattoos with me lately. It's so fun. This is fantastic.
I mean, you know what I mean.
I'm totally down getting tattooed. I love that. Sounds great. I'm totally for it.
Yeah, I want to work on. I'm so glad we got Micah for your face. I can like work on shit, but it's just gonna suck because next week's when school's gonna start, and I don't know how my time's gonna end up. I mean, I'm gonna have time for podcast, homework, and work and school, and it's just so weird how life can just get overwhelming at times.
Exactly.
And not even mention, I need to go to the gym. I love going to the gym.
God damn it.
Yeah, you know me.
I want to go to the gym too, but I have nobody to go with, and I don't think it's that great.
Yeah, I know your feels on that. I love it. I mean, I do fall off. It's kind of like some games to me in a sense, where it's like like Minecraft, I guess. I like that game a lot, and I just fall out of it every month. I play it once a year. Also, Grand Theft Auto 4. I love that game. I don't know why.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is because it's.
I play San Andreas every so often, so I'm not gonna lie. You know, like some Grand Theft Auto games are amazing, and I like visiting strip clubs. It's my favorite thing to do in that game, and banging hookers.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
It
For
is.
anybody listening that would really care.
Oh, they do it too.
They do it too.
Even if they care, they do it too.
Okay, let me
You
tell
play I know what you do.
Let me tell you a quick story. So when I was younger, my mom totally let me have San Andreas and Vice City, but the one thing I wasn't allowed to do was bang hookers in that game. So every time I was like banging hookers and my like mom walked in the room and she's like, "What are you doing?" And like the car's like bouncing. She was like, "Oh my God, Anthony, you should be like so disappointed in me." And it was so funny. It was so funny because I did it like probably like 4 times. I was a little weirdo. I really was.
I also got it when I was a kid, and I just didn't tell my mom about that part. So it was like, they didn't even put it in the game really anyway. So it was like a hot coffee mod and all that wasn't even a thing on the consoles.
The weird thing is my dad was like, even like, you shouldn't be doing that. I think it was because it was like a video game and like not real life, because I'm sure if like I was banging a girl in real life, my dad would have been like, "Good job." Because that's like my dad, you know, that's like how my dad is. He's like, you know, "Good job for..."
I'm sure my dad would probably be the same.
Right.
Yeah.
But since it was a video game, my dad was just like, "That's weird." And I'm like, "Fuck you." Like, I didn't actually say fuck you because I love my dad, but I'm like in my head though, I'm like, come on, that's weird.
If you're allowed to virtually kill somebody in mass quantities, I figure a couple sex scenes, whatever.
Right, but what is that? We're going a little Joe Rogan-y here, or very sort of different podcast. But what is really the difference between violence and sexuality in video games, and how does that affect children? Do you think violence affects them more, or sexuality? Because why would it matter either way? Because sexuality they're going to experience anyway, and violence they're going to see on the TV, or they're going to see it in the news, or they're going to see it in real life. They might have been born in a neighborhood that is full of violence and, unfortunately, full of violence and crime-ridden. But is it worse for them to see something sexual, or is it like okay for them to see something violent because it'd be in their video games as well? I don't know. I don't know.
It depends on the person. I think, to be honest.
I think it does, but unfortunately, we can't. Media isn't portrayed person to person. It's portrayed in a mass quantity almost of like subsections, but it's still mass quantity.
I mean, some people are traumatized by different things. I think it's theory.
Was there anything that ever just like stayed in your mind ever since you were like a kid?
Yes.
Like, give me some examples. Not to like.
Hell no, you're not my therapist.
I'll give you some of mine, but so Lapras for some goddamn reason in my mind when I had dreams, like I would be like really whenever I thought of Lapras and Snorlax, I would have like these weird time dreams, and it would really fuck me up.
Time dreams?
Yeah, like where my I felt like everything I did, I was going back in the past and I had to redo all of time, and to me that just sounded like it was so shitty. So it was like a really bad nightmare.
I remember one nightmare when I was a kid, for sure. God, psychoanalyze me. Let's see. It was Big Bird. It was Sesame Street, and it was Big Bird and like...
And you said you wanted to be Team Instinct if you weren't Team Mystic.
I told you I like Big Bird. I told you in the first. I told you that when we were talking
You
about
like
it.
Big Bird?
I like Big Bird. Yeah.
God damn it, he's so creepy. He looks like a pedophile chicken.
Dude, and this dream was really weird because Big Bird was like swirly eyes or whatever.
Oh my god, that's so creepy.
It was like.
I think I've seen something like that.
You know that? Have you ever seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
Yeah.
It reminded me of that.
That's fucking freaky.
Yeah, that is freaky because Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was like after. But yeah, it reminded me of that.
Is it like monkey business? Like when they're in that room and it keeps going like this? Oh, no. Yeah, it is monkey business.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Monkey Business?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, I think there's
legit. I just don't know.
There's a room in that movie, and it's like you remember like those like glasses like hypnotherapists would wear that would go like this.
Oh,
and they're like black and white.
Yeah,
It was a whole room that was like that. It was really freaky.
Hmm.
Fuck that movie.
That is weird. Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of movies.
No, you're good.
I mean, cinema is one thing I'm very.
So that was
in.
the nightmare? Just that?
It was. Yeah, it was that I can remember. Yeah.
Damn, dude. I can only remember so little of my nightmares as well.
I say I like Big Bird, but that's just. I mean, I like every weird character. I like the Muppets. Shit.
Here, you can analyze this as well. So I used to have this other this nightmare when I was a child, and it was like I would think of like these aliens coming into my grandparents' house, and I would like everybody was like hiding behind like the couch and like chairs and stuff, and these aliens were looking around. They looked like the blue aliens from fucking Signs, so they were like freaky looking, you know?
Yeah.
And then they didn't find us. They ended up leaving, and then we ended up going to their spaceship and like going into some crazy like tube or whatever, and I don't know, it was really nuts, and it was just really freaky. That fucking whole dream is nuts.
Yeah. Oh, we should. Ooh, speaking of dreams.
What?
You ever have? I asked you this last year, but I don't think you've actually had one. Have you ever had like sleep paralysis?
I haven't.
You haven't? Okay, you still haven't?
I hope I never have. Still
Yeah,
haven't.
dude, I have had it, and I told you this, and it was just the worst experience I've ever had.
I know people. I know more people that have had sleep paralysis as well.
Oh man, that stuck with me. 'Cause that is the worst experience I've had dreaming ever.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want that to happen to me.
My experience was when I was in the army, I was sleeping in like 2 chairs, and it was just a long day, and I was exhausted, and it was friggin' hot. And I saw myself like floating in a sense. I don't know, like I was being abducted, like it felt like I was awake but I wasn't, and breathing was like really hard, and I was like freaking out.
Damn.
Yeah, because I could not move, and there was nothing I could do, and my breathing was just like really hard for me.
I had this friend that had sleep paralysis, and she described as she was like sitting in her own body, and she was looking out from her own eyes, but she saw like a shadow just like creeping up towards her like really slowly, and
wow.
and then it just like pushing its hands like on her chest, making it feel like she's like suffocating.
Yeah.
And I hear similar stories like that all the time. So it's so crazy how sleep paralysis is so different for so many people, but it's all freaky. I've never heard like, yeah, I had sleep paralysis once, and there was like a unicorn jumping on my back and shooting rainbows out of its ass.
I did hear, about the shadow people. That's probably what she had.
Oh, the shadow people.
Yeah.
That's so fucking.
It's weird. They got a name. Yeah, right.
Oh, it freaks me out. Oh God.
It's weird how they got a name, and in sleep paralysis it happens often.
The shadow man.
I've had, the one that I just said, but I've also had one where it was like, I think it wasn't as strong, so I was like, whatever. I was like, it was like a plane crash that flew and crashed through the building so I could see the sky. Mm-hmm. And it was weird because I just couldn't move still. And I was like, I can't move, this crash is happening.
Oh my gosh. I think it's so crazy, like, even, because I hear about it, like, even if you're, like, with, let's say you're in a relationship, or you're married, you can even have it when you're, like, right next to your, like significant other in bed. So, like, it can be happening to you, and you can have a significant other that's, like, completely fine, right? And, like, doing everything completely normally.
Yeah, I'm just like, wake me, and just like,
oh my,
just sleeping like a baby.
It's so freaky. It's so freaky. I can't even fathom how that even works.
And you're just like, help.
Yeah, like the Shadow Man is like pushing me. You know, probably you need to come get me.
It's like, baby, please. baby. Snip, snap.
Snip, snap, bippity bat.
What else we got? Okay, so what have you been watching lately?
Like TV wise.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested.
I've been actually kind of finished. Well, I finished off Family Guy because like I didn't watch like the last season.
I'm still not a fan of that.
Yeah, it's not very good. But like sometimes I just get really high and just like watch it. And
it's like sometimes
really
it is funny. Yeah,
it's like sometimes it's what you really need that day.
Most of the time it's just like shock humor, and I just don't like that. I like seasons 1 and 2 because and a little bit of 3 because that was really cool and like really well animated and funny. I mean, it's what brought back this from being canceled.
Right. Were you here when I was watching that, like when Stewie and Brian were dating?
No.
Oh my god, that is the worst episode. Don't watch that.
That's weird.
No, they're not like. Well, sorry, they're not dating. Stewie's pregnant with Brian's child.
That's really fucking weird.
Yes, Stewie is pregnant with,
it's because they needed like more ways for them to be in the same room.
Dude, and they have babies, and they're like half human, half dog hybrid babies. It's so fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
God, it's so shittily animated. I hate it. Anyway, what else have you been watching?
I finished Stranger Things. I don't know if I talked about that. All I want to say is that was a great series.
I need to finish it. I know. I haven't even looked for it, is the thing. Like, I should at least look for a stream place or something.
Allegedly. I actually own Netflix, so. Allegedly.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm actually not poor.
No, dude, we're all poor.
No, I feel you.
We're all poor in this world.
I feel you.
It's all good. We're doing what we want.
Yeah. Anyway.
America.
I've been watching, I like anime.
Oh my god. Can we, after we're done talking about the anime you're watching, can we talk about One Punch Man? The fantastic...
I was gonna just say, I was watching One Punch Man.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, we need to watch the new episodes.
It's like, no, yeah, we should. I did see that.
What was that second show you showed me? Academia?
Oh, My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia.
I love the shit out of that show. You don't like it, I know that.
It's okay.
We should talk about that.
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah, I don't hate it. I just...
No, I know. You just don't like the build of like weird. No, it's not like that all the time. Is the thing. It's one of those things like if you watch Doctor Who, you got to get through the first season because it's like, and then afterwards it's like, hey, this new Doctor's pretty alright. But it's like that. You got to, and it sucks how some series you just got to get through the 4 episodes. I hate doing that. And if anybody does recommend me like, like, hey, it's you gotta wait 4 episodes and then it's fucking you're hooked.
I hate that shit. You gotta get hooked right away. If it's a good show, it hooks you right away.
Yeah, that's true. It's just your taste, I guess.
Like, I didn't know one person that watched, like, the first episode of Game of Thrones and was like, I don't think I'm gonna watch the second episode.
Yeah, that's true. Because, you think, nah, spoilers. I don't want to talk about it.
No, you go for it.
Nope.
You said spoilers, though.
It is the thing. That's why I'm not talking about
it. You're good.
Oh, wait. I can talk about it because I did say spoilers.
Exactly, spoilers.
Okay, yeah, spoilers. Give me, like, 10 seconds. Go.
If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, sorry, go for it.
I like it when the fucking kid got pushed off.
Yeah, at the last... Oh, fuck that. That was so sad.
I mean, I didn't like it, but you know what I mean. I was just like, whoa, that grabbed me. Like, oh my god, this kid.
Dude, I thought it was instantly a good show when Khaleesi and what the fuck is his name?
Oh, the incest thing?
No, not the incest thing.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say Khaleesi and her husband.
Oh.
Khal Drogo.
Khal Drogo.
When they're just sitting there and like all the Dothraki are just like fucking in a field, like in the middle of this plain. They're just like humping, and like I was like, this is a great show. I love this. These guys are sexually prime. This is fantastic.
Yeah, that was great. Just that whole story. They do a good job.
Did you know they apparently in like well, not apparently, in the books she always has like one tit out, but like they had to like not do that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Khaleesi's gotten thicker. I've noticed.
In a good way?
Yeah. It depends on your taste. All women are beautiful, but
I don't say not all women.
In their own aspect.
I don't know. Have you seen Rosie
Everybody-
O'Donnell?
Everybody's beautiful in their own
Even
way.
Rosie O'Donnell?
Even Rosie O'Donnell.
I'm just kidding. I agree. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. Whether it's your like heart, your soul, your mind.
Oh man, that's funny.
What?
All this Trump thing and nobody's mentioned Rosie O'Donnell.
They should, dude. Why isn't Rosie O'Donnell like hanging out with Hillary?
How has nobody mentioned this?
Yeah, why isn't Rosie O'Donnell hanging out with Hillary?
What is Rosie O'Donnell doing?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Is she on The View now? Is that a thing?
I have no idea.
Dude, you know Whoopi Goldberg's on The View. I
Really?
love Whoopi Goldberg.
I like Whoopi Goldberg.
Dude, dude, did you ever see that Theodore Rex?
No, I haven't seen a lot of her movies, but I do like Whoopi
You
Goldberg.
need to see Theodore Rex. It is the...
She seems very mellow and very cool.
Will you watch Theodore Rex with me?
I will.
Okay, it's a...
If we keep saying we'll do these things and we never do.
We can do them right after this.
I can we actually have a podcast where we say, dude, we gotta do this and this.
Okay, we should probably actually do some of these things.
And our 2 fans are gonna be like, did they do this and this? Don't worry, guys, we're gonna do this and
We're
this.
gonna do it too, fans. It's kind of ironic because one of our fans, his name is Two Toes. So it's like 2 fans, 2 toes. I don't know. Not really ironic, just men's.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Our fans are 2 toes and fans. It's 2 fans.
Oh, he's so funny. That was good. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know. So, what's another show that like you watch the first episode and you just instantly love?
Oh, damn. There's a lot actually. Cause I remember as a
Lost.
kid.
Lost was amazing. The first episode.
I remember as a kid, like I luckily got like every episode. Like whenever I jumped on, like Rocket Power and all that, I was like, yes.
What was that guy's name? Tito.
Yeah.
That guy was always high.
Yeah, it was.
Like, how did I not notice that when I was a kid?
He was a Rasta man. I loved him.
Hey, he was. But
You guys want a taco?
Yeah, he always offered his food, but he never offered the kids the weed. That's how you know he's a good guy. Even though, like, deep down, the guy is not deep down, but like like when the kids leave, he's pulling out a fucking joint and he's smoking that thing.
You ever see 50 First Dates?
I have.
You remember the cook?
Yes.
It's Tito.
Pretty much.
Peanut butter, peanut butter cup.
Ooh, peanut butter cup.
Adam Sandler. Yeah, that was a good movie. That was with him. It's one of the last good movies with him, I should say. Cause I don't like
the girl in that's Drew Barrymore, right?
Yep. It's weird. They've done 3 movies together. Did you know that?
Yeah, the recent one wasn't that bad. It was pretty good.
The recent one?
Yeah.
What was that one?
I don't know, but it came out like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it did come out recent. I might have seen it. It was pretty good.
I think I saw it in theaters even.
I should get Netflix and maybe like the disc form. Like I forget that they like
Disc form?
Yeah,
Fuck that.
I forget that they mail.
Why would you get in the disc form? Can you not stream things?
You can't. Well, I mean, just for like whatever they don't have because they.
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
don't have.
Yeah,
things
you
like
can
that.
get them. You can get both though. You can get both, and it's like $1 more, and then they'll send it to you for $1.
It is $1 more.
Yeah, like for each disc, they just send you you just pay $1 and they send you it.
Oh. Huh.
And it's on top of your Netflix subscription, I think. So,
Yeah.
God damn it, Netflix, pay me.
It's been a long time since I've had Netflix, yeah, because I had it when it was like $8, and I loved it when it was $8, and they gave it for me for $8 for a minute, and then I
It's like
canceled
$13
it.
bucks.
Yeah, now it is because they did that price change, that damn price change.
Oh well, it's still worth it.
Yeah, and then I just got Loot Crate instead, and now I'm not doing Loot Crate, so now I'm saving money.
Agreed.
But I was gonna say something else. I forgot. Wah wah. That's the game we play when we play the Tipsy Talk.
That's the game you play when you play with the Tipsy Talk.
How
Tipsy.
long can you remember your train of thought?
Tipsy, tipsy, tipsy talk.
We were talking about first episodes. I remember that.
Oh yeah, first episode. Let's go back to that. I mentioned Lost. Did you ever watch the first episode of Lost?
Of course.
Dude, that game, that fucking episode,
yeah.
It grabbed me.
We watched the intro in high school because I never seen it. Except for like because the teacher like brought it in or whatever for whatever reason just to like teach us the thing. And it was cool because it started with the dude, black, and then the dude just like waking up and he's just like like in a field or whatever, and then he has no idea what's going on. He's got a concussion or whatever. He's in a suit, and it's just like burning or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like freaking out. He's got a ringing in his ear, and then he just gets up and then notices like a dog or something.
Yeah, I think it's a dog.
Yeah, and then he gets up and then follows the dog, and there's just a bunch of other people, and he's on a beach, and then boom, it's like an airplane, and everybody's screaming.
Yeah, that's what really got me. And then when they started showing the scenes of like him like on the airplane and like people boarding the airplane and all that shit.
And I remember the lesson in class actually. Now that I think about it, it's they were teaching about leadership, and it was like, yo, this dude just like, all right, everybody, you get this, get that, and it's just like who showed leadership at that moment. I guess that was the lesson.
Yeah, what was that guy's name?
I have no idea. I just remember Locke.
Locke, Locke, the guy that was yelling.
Locke was, yeah, he was
The
really
old
good.
man.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Spoilers.
Is that guy still alive?
I don't know actually.
I hope he is.
I think he might have died. I don't know.
Please, people stop dying.
Oh yeah, that you want to talk about that? Wilder died.
Oh, yep.
Willy Wonka, may he rest in peace.
Gosh, yeah.
God, I can't. That sucks. My mom really loved Willy Wonka. I remember that was for as little cinema as I watched in my lifetime. I remember Willy Wonka. That was a good show or a good movie.
Yeah, well, and just the whole idea of like getting the chocolate bar and like taking home the golden ticket and then like going to Wonka's factory. Like I remember like when they used to sell Wonka bars and you could like get a golden ticket for like a fucking like it was a vacation or some shit. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was just so magical. And you remember that scene where where the actors were there at the gate and he walks out and trips and stumbles and all that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Their looks on their faces, they didn't know that was going to happen. Like, they thought that was legit for real. And also interesting, when they were in the factory and they're like, Willy Wonka's doing the singing where he's like, magic and all this shit. And then they get to the tunnel and he starts singing like really dark. And then like all that blinking red shows up.
Yeah.
Come with me and you'll see. It was just like really weird. I don't remember I don't remember the actual like tune or whatever. That shocked the fuck out of the actors again because they thought that was legit, and it was just like this is.
To be honest, what kind of scared the shit out of me about Willy Wonka was the Oompa Loompas.
I like them. They cool.
Freaked me out because they were so orange. I didn't understand. I was like, what? Are these pumpkin people? What?
It was just so magical. It was weird. I just you focus on the candy like a whole magical chocolate river.
Oh
like,
my god,
god, everything in this land is edible.
I'd pull my tongue out and put my tongue in the river.
You would die very quickly, in fact, if that was the case.
Why?
Just
from obesity?
Probably, yeah. Just from like sugar rush. Just like eating one flower, one plant, just like that's a lot of sugar, I'm guessing.
Well, shit, maybe I'll just do that one that makes you float.
Holding up your phone. Imagine this was like a one chocolate bar. How many of these do you think you can eat?
So many.
Do you?
Probably like 4.
Probably like 4.
That's not very many. But at the same time, it's quite a bit of chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, anything else you want to talk about, Wilder?
No, just rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it sucks when a celebrity dies.
Yeah.
Anybody dies in general, but...
Big one that hit me was last year when fucking Saruman died.
Saruman? I don't remember him.
Or, fucking Christ, I forgot. You haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
Count Dooku.
Who?
What?
What?
Count Dooku from Star Wars. What do you mean, what?
Count Dooku.
The guy with the... Oh my fucking Christ.
I know. Stop.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, man.
My life.
Count Dooku.
We should watch Star Wars.
I know the name. I just can't picture him. Please just give me like an image. What's the character look like? Tell me his features. You can...
May I?
Yeah, I guess. Count Dooku. I was just worried there was like porn on there.
Dude, I give no fucks if there's porn on your phone now. We all watch it sometime.
Okay, that guy.
My buddy, well, not my buddy. Rest in peace, Christopher Lee, but that guy. Yeah. He also plays Saruman in fucking Lord of the Goddamn Rings, which one day you will see and you will love.
Is that the eyeball?
No, that's Saruman.
That's the guy who voiced.
That's Sauron. No, he's Saruman. Like he's a white guy. He's like a white wizard.
Okay.
He's He's a good guy. I can't even explain it anymore. But Sauron is the giant eye because Sauron basically he becomes like a watcher after he dies. He gets his like I can't even spoil it for you. God, I just want to talk about it.
We'll watch it. Don't worry. We'll put it on the many things that I need to watch.
Apparently, we have to rewatch Star Wars because you're just not fucking getting it.
I'm sorry, Count Dooku was.
He's a main character.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean? I guess he's like in 2 movies. He's like a big threat.
In the prequels, isn't he?
Yeah, in 2 of the prequels, he's a big threat.
That's why it's the prequels.
I know the prequels aren't like the best, but like they're still Star Wars.
That's true. I know.
I still love them.
I'm sorry.
I don't love the prequels because like my favorite movie of all time is Empire Strikes Back. It's still a perfect movie. I don't care what y'all say. If any. Ooh, I don't know. I've been listening to some podcasts recently that have just been pissing me off. Like, oh yeah, when you go back and watch Star Wars, it doesn't hold up. It still fucking holds up. I don't know what you're talking about. It's fan-fucking-tastic. Ugh. Especially Empire Strikes Back. Like, that movie's just like, has like a big reveal, and it's just so great, and it's not even a happy ending.
I feel bad because I don't like. It took me a while to actually like watch all the Star Wars movies. Like, for real, I didn't watch all of them until like before 7.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
Like
At least you watched them.
I mean, I've seen all the parts and I know all the things. Like, I hear Darth Vader is Luke's father. You know?
Yep.
You and I would have loved it. I would have loved it growing up and just seeing that movie when it came out.
I know, back in the late 70s.
That would have been magical because that's just a great thing to like first hear. Like that moment where it just kind of blew everyone's mind of like, whoa, he's the father? What?
He's the father. No, I am your father. What? No! No, 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 no! That's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's something else to say, but
You killed him! No, I am your father. No, 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 no. He sounds, oh my god. I love Mark Hamill so much.
yeah, I hear that.
I'm so excited for Rogue One. End of this year, man. And we get to see fucking Darth Vader tear it up.
That would be dope.
He's gonna slice people. Watch. He's gonna force grab somebody. He's gonna slice them in half. If that doesn't happen, I'll be pissed. That has to happen. I don't care if you're Disney. Make him slice people in half and make blood. Well, not a lot of blood. It has to be a little bit of blood though, because it's gonna be cauterized. So you gotta see like the blood, like you see the open wound. I just want to fucking I want to see that shit. It's gonna be so great.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I had something else I wanted to say, but I can't think of it.
About Star Wars?
No.
No.
I like Star Wars a lot. Not as much as you though.
I love Star Wars.
I know.
I love Star Wars so much.
I know you do.
Star Wars and World of Warcraft and
I love it
Lord of
too.
the Rings.
I love both of them, all of them. You know, I haven't seen them.
You'll
as
watch
a thing.
when you see Lord of the Rings, you'll love it. It'll be a thing you instantly like. It's just like picking up Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time. You're like, this is fantastic.
But the thing is, I've seen the second one. I just haven't really gotten around to see the other ones.
You've seen the second one, like
in
Two
theaters.
Towers?
Yeah, it confused the fuck out of me. Yeah, I mean, because I was 10 and it just confused me. I was like, I don't understand what's going on.
I'm pretty sure you don't remember anything.
I remember trees. They were walking.
That was pretty sweet.
I remember those fights. They were pretty cool.
Dude, Return of the King is so good. The third one is
I hear
the
that.
first and the. I like all three of them. They're all good in their own right.
Yeah.
I'll borrow I'll see if we can borrow the DVDs from my G friend.
Your G friend.
Anyway, let's move on.
I've been watching. Because we derailed from that.
Yeah, from the anime. Yeah, that's like a long time ago. Let's jump back into that.
So we were talking about One Punch Man, and I like watching the dub versions of things. I don't like reading. My eyes are bad. I can't read very well. I'm being honest.
I just can't read very well.
I'm being honest. I mean, that's my mental thing. I probably can't read really fast. I'm just being stupid, but
So funny.
I don't know. It's just more work because I have a lazy eye. But I just don't like reading. And it just takes me out of the action where I gotta look down at the screen and there's choreography going on and emotions being displayed on their faces, and I'm reading words.
Kirito.
And it'd be a lot easier if I knew Japanese.
Yeah.
We should do that. I know you are definitely doing that, but
Right.
God, I want to be right there with you.
It's great.
Dude, we should go to Japan. I know we are probably most likely going again for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's the dream.
It's the dream. God, I'd just even want to go on vacation for a bit.
Dude, I know that. I can't wait.
Dude, that'd be so fun.
Ooh, we should go.
Yeah, we should just save the money and we should go on a guy vacation. Hit up all the bars.
Okay.
Because public drunkenness is legal there. Oh, it's gonna be great.
I know a couple tips listening to the Game Grumps that you have to carry things. Like if you're to go shopping or whatever, there's not like I don't know. It just depends on where you go, I guess. I think they went to Tokyo. You need to like get everything in one day because I can't remember why. I think it's like because there's not like taxis or shit, and it's just like a bunch
Yeah,
of
you have to get on
buses.
trains.
Yeah. It's trams. Yeah.
Trains.
Or trains. Yeah.
Subways.
So yeah, you have to like carry things because you know if you're
Yeah, I know what you're saying because there's a lot of different malls and stuff, and if we go to Akihabara, which is like the anime, and
because if you buy anything, it's you're gonna have that thing for a really long time. That's why.
right, that's true. Could you imagine if like customs were like dicks and like they just didn't let you bring your like souvenirs home?
Oh yeah, that'd be awful.
Dude, I'd be so pissed. That's why you have to ship them home.
You know, our friend.
That's what you got to do.
Our friend Adam just got back from Japan actually.
Oh, I need to go see Adam. When is
a
he?
few months ago.
A few months ago. What the fuck? He should have been like, yo.
He didn't tell you?
He didn't. No, he never told me. I want to talk to him about it. Like I've been like, yo, Adam, when you get back, talk to me because I want to hear all about it.
He made a bamboo pipe. Yeah.
That's sweet.
I know,
He
right?
made it there?
I smoked out of it. It was pretty fun.
Oh my gosh.
The bamboo pipe, yeah. He made it together and just kind of like kept it apart, I guess, because smoking is legal there. And it's just so funny because he kept it apart and then just got the wood glue and put it together here.
That's smart. That'd be so smart.
Yeah, it was.
God damn it! I keep saying smart, but it's true. Like because you got to really worry about that stuff because it's pretty illegal there.
So cool, and I'm so jealous. And it's like, Adam, why didn't you make everybody else one?
I know, you had all this fucking time. What have you been doing? You've literally been doing nothing.
It's like, yeah, I just made this one for me. It's like, damn it.
But because like his wife's working. Did he say if he was working when he was out there? Probably not.
I don't remember.
He was probably just hanging out in his apartment whittling all day.
No.
Whittle.
Nah. I think he just like spent a lot of time doing his college education and stuff.
Oh, that's good. So he's just doing his online classes.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good,
it is. Good for him.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for a trip to Japan. Like, I really want to go. I've always wanted to go. It's my life's dream. So
Yeah, that'd be super dope. I need to go to like trip to somewhere. Like I want to save a bunch of money to do stuff.
fucking Japan is so expensive.
I want to go to New York, to be honest.
New York?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too bad.
I hear, because I've only been there like once for like 10 minutes, because we were just kind of driving through for whatever reason, which is weird because it's like out of the way. I don't know. And I liked it.
I want to go to LA.
I wanted to hang out there. LA would be dope. Dude, we should go to LA too and
That'd be sweet.
get fucking tattoos there.
Why would we get tattoos in LA? Are they good?
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, they got fucking style there.
Oh. So people go there to get tattoos?
That's what I want to do.
That sounds awesome. We should do that.
Because I like the tattoos everybody else does here, but I like going to like seeing LA Ink and all that stuff. I want to get like expensive tattoos.
That'd be awesome.
Because if I'm gonna mark my body, I want to make it look good.
Right.
Man,
I want whoever does Joe Rogan's tattoos. I want one of your styles because the style that's on his is really fucking cool. It reminds me of like Yakuza.
I want like a very good artist to do one sleeve, and then I want to like do my other one. It'd be so dope.
This whole arm is gonna be like super geeky.
God. I always say that I want sleeves, but I always think about the professional aspect of it.
Yeah, especially if I want to fucking work in Japan, they'll think I'm fucking
Yakuza.
mob. Yeah.
Straight up Yakuza. Yo, this dude, he's got a bunch of Star Wars shit. Fucking
Yakuza.
He's got the Han Solo poster on his arm. Get him.
Oh god. Just wake up in a Japanese jail cell. What? Why? Why?
He's part of the Sith.
I am the Sith. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a Jedi, bro. Actually, I'm a gray Jedi. It's like when you're in between the light and the dark side of the Force.
You play Alliance, right? Or Horde?
I'm Horde right now.
You're
fucking
Horde?
hate Horde.
You hate Horde?
Compared to the Alliance, I love the Alliance.
I love
I'm
the
sorry.
Alliance.
Okay, so I'm playing the Horde right now because my like the people I play with, the guild I play with is Horde. I would not be playing it otherwise.
I love the Alliance.
For the Alliance.
That's always
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. That's the one I always play.
I mean, fucking hell yeah. I love night elves. I love humans. I love dwarves and stuff. Pretty sweet.
Heck yeah.
But to be honest, my favorite race isn't part of the Alliance anymore, and that is I love high elves. Well, okay, high elves are
Really? They're like the blood ones.
Yeah, the blood elves.
They're like normal looking, but they're the blood. You're evil.
Yeah, well, that's the Horde. Yeah, that's my favorite.
I don't like those.
So okay, let me explain. The blood elves are the people that were attempted by fel magic, and I don't particularly like the blood elves. I like the high elves, which are the people that are still sorta with the Alliance, but they got kicked out of the Alliance. Well, they didn't get kicked out. They left with with Kalthas, and went to the Sunwell Temple. So like, yeah, they kind of got kicked out-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know what's retconned and what now, but that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Happened.
I hear ya.
But that's who I like the most. I like the high elves, but they're Alliance originally. So the blood elves, like, just think of them as like the same looking, except for like a little bit more like, except for like because blood elves are notoriously really skinny because they look drained.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say that they have probably like more like they look fleshy. They probably look like they're like healthy.
They're like vampires, right?
Yeah, they look. They look beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
The fellness is very vampire-esque. That's a good comparison actually. When they're high elves, they have blue glowing eyes instead of green. So that's a main one you can see.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it looks like a night elf, but like it's not purple. Basically.
You ever watch Twilight?
I have.
I have not.
I have watched Twilight. Sadly, no comment.
I don't know. We were talking vampires. This made me think of Twilight.
I like Edward. I guess he's cool. Sure.
No, I was.
I mean, like, I think he's cool. He's better than that fucking Taylor Lautner that's from Grand Rapids.
I kind of like the wolf dude.
Yeah, that's Taylor Lautner.
Oh, okay.
That guy's from Grand Rapids.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's from Grand Rapids.
That's funny. That's
Born
awesome.
and raised, GR.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a Michigan boy.
Didn't know that.
Yep, it's pretty sweet. All right, well,
Yeah.
that was a pretty great podcast, I'd say.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
I would like to just say we are not sponsored by Netflix or
Not yet, anyway. Yo, that's another thing. You know, people like on comedy shows get so much bank on Netflix.
They do. They do. They pay the most.
Yeah, they do. They're like, I love Netflix for doing that.
All right.
Even their animation shows, I'm sure they're getting bank.
That's true. That's pretty. Oh, I don't know. I heard F is for Family wasn't very good. I heard it was like decent, but like not great.
Regardless, I don't know the Netflix label. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, because they pay you like right off the bat for
Yeah.
your shit. So you create it and they buy it from you. That's what they do with Stranger Things.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap this shit
Yeah,
up.
we're gonna wrap this shit up. Okay. Again, this was Gamer Checks, and this is Mike.
Mike G. Probably see me around.
AKA the Mike G-ster.
The Mike G-ster, Mike G Unit.
The Mikey G-ster. All right.
I'm just, yeah.
See you on the far side, the other side, the left side, the down side. See you on the other side, guys.
Bye. See ya.